Hey, but how's it going? It's your boy Moi-BoyGaming here, aka Hispanic Emo, and no, I'm not clickbaiting you. I'm gonna actually get into this video, and yes, I'm being serious. This actually happened. Before I actually start off with this story, I have to explain something. My school does not allow phones in like the school for like any reason. So we have like these phone lockers, and like these phone lockers are actually really small. They do not help you at all unless you have like certain phones like iPods or iPhones or flip phones. I don't know. Like these are really small. These phone lockers, they don't fit me. Like they don't like fit me, but like they don't fit my phone. My phone is a Samsung, so it doesn't fit. And so there's a method to that. If your phone does not fit, you are required to give your phone to security. And security has like these bags to put in your phone, like actual like full on bags, and they're like 4 to 5 bags just full of phones. And you are required to give it to them. There is no argument at all. Unless you do not bring in your phone to school actually deliberately, then you have to give your phone away. And I decided to sneak my phone in for numerous reasons, actually. The first reason is that it became a thing where my phone will be on and my phone battery would drain. And it's not a thing where I'm addicted. It's just that I have band practice afterwards, and my phone is the only way I can actually get music so I can learn how to play certain songs. So like I would go on YouTube and find drumless tracks of like my favorite songs, and I'd learn how to play them and actually learn and get better at them. So it's not like I need my phone like 100%, dude. I need my phone. It's more of like a dude. I'm gonna have to get my phone in order to learn. I don't want to take someone's phone and waste their battery on drumming videos that they'll never see in their entire life and have it be in the recommended. Like it's just unnecessary, you know. Like it's inconvenient. There you go. So I had I brought in my phone, and I'm not the only one who does this. Okay, I snuck in my phone because freshman year there was a whole dilemma where people would lose phones or phones would be stolen when it was in security's hands, and the school does not want to be responsible for giving out like or for like losing people's phones. Like it's in your possession, dude. But that's one of the reasons why. Another one of the reasons is that security sometimes, well, like freshman year, a lot of security would give back their phone. Like a lot of kids would get their phones back, like damaged. Like the phone will be broken, the screen will be messed up, like a bunch of things like that. And I do not trust people with phones if I realize that they've broken people's phones before. I will not trust people with phones. It's just a thing. Because it's not because I'm addicted or it's not because it's inconvenient for me. It's that it'd be convenient for my parents. My parents spend so much money on my phone bill, and I know how much money they spend, and I know how sad it is to lose money right after you earn it. Like I have a job. I know what it's like to just get money and immediately lose it like so quickly. Like I just got my paycheck, dude. Like I understand how that is, dude. I understand, and it's so much more. It's so much money. Like people spend too much money on phones, dude. Like that's how I know I know that like I'm very much like I should not be depressed because I have a good life and I have parents that have like okay amount of money. But like it's so much money, dude. Like I don't even know how to get into it. But that's not important right now. Uh let's get into the story. So I had my phone. It was in sixth period. I wasn't supposed to. I snuck it in. I'm not the only kid who does this, by the way. I know so many people who sneak in their phones. Like not so many people, but I know a good amount of people who have their phones and they sneak it in and they're so proud of it and yada yada yada. So uh these phone lockers do not work. So I did not put it in my phone locker. I did not give it to security. I had it on completely. I snuck it in. It's too much to explain how I did it. So I had it. It was in sixth period. We were on transitioning to seventh. But before we do that, we had a couple minutes, and we were in gym. I didn't really want to do gym because we were in free time right now, so I was kind of bored. I was just like, whatever, dude. So my friend Angel brings in this school, and that's not his actual name. I'm just just like pointing out any name. Uh, my friend Angel had brought in his like Switch, and I wanted to play Switch, and like we wanted to watch Hulu on it, which actually was pretty cool. So he brought in the Switch, and we can actually do that. We can actually bring in Switches. We wanted to watch Hulu, so we had to go and find someone's phone. So they asked if if I can use my phone for mobile hotspot, so I can access the mobile hotspot and he can have internet, which I agreed, and I tried doing it. It didn't work. Long story short, so we just had to just wing it, and we decided to play Mario Kart. I was watching my friends playing Mario Kart. My phone was unattended, but it was on top of my bag, and this was stupid. I should have put it in my bag or had it in my pocket with me, and I lesson learned for that. And uh, we had, like we had just like a whole like couple minutes, and then that's when the bell finally rang, and we had to go over to our other periods. So, um, I was going over to English class, and then like I was leaving the gym room, and as I left the gym room, I immediately realized I don't have my phone with me, dude. So I go over to the bleachers where I had my phone. I could not find it. I asked Angel, I'm like, yo, dude, did you take my phone? He's like, no, I put it in your bag immediately afterwards, and I just couldn't find it. It wasn't there, and I was looking around for it. I was like I was like freaking out, dude. Like you do not know, like I lost my phone, dude. I cannot lose my phone, and it's not because like it's not like oh I'm addicted. It's more like a dude. My phone is expensive. I cannot lose my phone. Like it is too expensive for this. They pay so much for it, and they're gonna pay more this year because of how much I use my phone. Because it's like the only thing I can use that like can get me that I can like walk around with. Like I walk around with my phone a lot of the time, and I use music and stuff like that to keep myself calm. And I listen to it at night. Like things around. Like I do spend a lot of time on my phone. I will admit to that, but I'm not addicted to the point where I'm just like, dude, I cannot live with my phone. I can live without my phone, but I just can't do it because of how much expense. If I didn't like, if it was like completely free, I'd be like, oh, I lost my phone. Dang it. Oh well, I lost my files. But I'd had my files backed up. I'm like, oh well, I can just like find my files on my computer. I just have to buy a new phone because it's convenient for me. But like, since it's not my money, I have to be like, dude, I need my phone. So I get like my friends, and I'm just like, yo, did you take it? Did you take it? No one knew where it was. I was freaking out. I went to a computer and I was like locating on my phone. I'm like, dude. I asked my friend like Jericho and my other friend Alex. They're not my actual like friends' names. And I was asking my girl to like not my girl. What? I'm freaking out right now. I was asking my friend Teresa. I'm just gonna use that name. I asked my friend Teresa. I'm just like, did you take my phone? I'm like, of course not. Why would I take your phone? And I'm like, oh snap, dude. I don't know where it is. And Jericho was like, dude, just like track it. I'm like, I am. And I went on this like Google Find My Phone thing, and I found it. It was inside the school. However, though, it actually like my school has like this certain like area around it. It's like a pretty big school, and it was in that certain area like where I had my phone, but it wasn't there. It was in another area, so I knew someone took it. So I did this thing where it plays like this really loud sound. I believe it was my ringtone, but I don't remember. It plays like this really loud sound, and in this sound, like it's pretty loud. Obviously, I'm freaking out right now, but it goes off, and it does not go off unless you deliberately turn it off from your computer or when the device does it. And I just let it go. And I don't know if it was in a classroom. I still don't know to this day if it was in a classroom or if it was in like some other place. But I know deliberately full well that it like someone has it because someone turned it off by the phone. And I was just like I was so surprised. Like I did not know what to do. Like what do I do, dude? Like I seriously do not know. And so I have this phone just going at it, and it just like kept going, and then it actually turned off. And when it turned off, I'm like, dude, someone has it. Someone just turned it off right now. And I was so afraid that like it went off in a classroom, and the kid who stole my phone had to had to like instantly just like turn it off, or the teacher found it and they just like they put it away. In my worst case scenario, the teacher like because I kept it going so much, and then it actually got to a point where it stopped going, like it stopped turning off by itself, and I was so scared. I'm like, dude, it's not going off. I don't think the person who stole it has it on him anymore. And I was so worried that like a teacher confiscated like my worst my worst fear is that my like a teacher got annoyed that it went off so much that they just like threw it out the window. you know, like it just went out the window, and it's like right now like blasting music or like blasting this beeping sound on the street, and then someone takes it and like does something with it. I don't know, like I don't know, dude, but like I was so terrified. I like my happiest thought was that some like that like they put it under a desk and they just let it go. Like they just like it was like this metal desk, and you can hear it slightly, but like the teacher started to like keep on teaching, and then was gonna put it like give it to the deans or something. Like that was my happiest thought right there. That like, I can like go over to the dean and be like, did any phone was confiscated because my phone was stolen? He's like, this your phone? And I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's the one. Thank you. I will not sneak on my phone again ever. And that would be my happiest moment. But that wasn't my happiest moment. Like I couldn't find it, and then I was freaking out, dude. Like I was asking everybody. I was kept on tracking it for the duration of the whole thing. I didn't even do any English work, dude. Like I did. Like that's how much I was freaking out, bro. I asked the teacher, like, yo, teacher, no, teach, can I borrow this computer? I know that you're supposed to like keep it locked onto like this little like computer thing because we have like we have like people can like teachers can rent out computer things like a whole bucket of computers. They can rent them out and yeah, stuff like that. I'm like, yo, I know you need to return them, but like I need to borrow this. I need to like go on this, like I need to find it, need to locate it because I had like GPS tracking, but GPS tracking stopped working after a bit. Like I could not track my phone, and I got so scared. I thought they turned it off or like did a whole reset on it, and I was so afraid because I couldn't track it for like a whole hour. I went to the deans. I went to my principal. My principal. I'm like, I told my principal like I will not sneak in my phone in again. I swear. I just please help me find it. And so they try to find the dean. Say the anyone who took it. I suspected this one person, but I wasn't suspecting them because I realized like well they couldn't take in it because of this reason, this or this and this and reason. So I stopped suspecting them and I started just thinking well like let's just try to find them to see if they took it, you know. And I tried to find him. It did not. I couldn't find him until the end of the day, where I asked him if he found it, and he's like, "No." Like, did you find it? And I'm like, "No, dude." And like, I'm starting to think you're joking, dude. And I'm like, "No, dude. I for real wouldn't even joke. Like, it get like if even if it was joking, I wouldn't go this far to the point where I get a whole dean on this. You know, like it gets to the point where it's not even funny anymore. Like, I would not go this far for jokes. Like I go pretty far for like jokes, but that's just like humor, you know. Like you know I'm joking because I say it afterwards. Like, nah, I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just messing with you. But I would like it would be funny if like I said that right after I left gym class. Like that would be funny if like you guys were freaking out because I lost my phone. But no, like it's like I spent the whole day and I'm freaking out. Like that would not be funny if I like wasted 3 whole periods of class just to like look around for my phone. Like that's not funny, dude. That's just a waste of time and like that's just wasting of everyone's time. And I could not find it. Then my other friend, let's call her like Monica or something like that. Like yeah, like my other friend Monica like walks up to me and goes like like Moises like out like Eric like let's go with Eric. Like, Eric found your phone. I'm like what? How did he find my phone? And like Eric wasn't even in my gym class. He's like how did he find it? He's like I don't know. He just found it. Like find him. And I'm like all right, I found him. And he's like dude, you're so lucky. I should just not like I should beat you up for like how stupid you are. You know like I just like even like my friend Jericho was with him and like they were laughing at me. They're just like, dude, you're so stupid. You're like, don't ever like sneak in your phone again. This is so stupid of you. Your phone's like expensive, and even though it's an Android, and he gave it back to me, and the case was missing. And I was like, dude, where's my case? And he's just like, I don't know, dude. Like, don't worry about the case. Worry about your phone. I'm like, I am. Like, I don't even like my phone case. He was like, the only reason why it was my brother's. But the only reason why like I have it, it's because it doesn't fit his phone and it fits mine. And I was so happy to find my phone. I'm like, where was it? And he said that it was in the boys' bathroom, inside the ceiling, actually like, inside the little ceiling, inside an air vent. And it just and he was like, he was in the bathroom. And it was so funny how he said it. Like, it was in the bathroom. And he was just like, using the bathroom. And it went off and he got so scared because I was like, kept on like playing the dang like button every time I was on the computer and I was like, play, 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 play. And I was so scared because like I couldn't track it. And the reason why is because it was inside an air vent where like there was no like cellular communication. And I was so scared. I was freaking out, dude. And I just had to like relieve myself like, dude, you do not know how happy I am to find my phone. And he's just like, dude, like I'm so happy that I didn't realize cuz like he thought like cuz like since like it went off, he thought that someone was recording him using the bathroom. He was freaking out. And he like he gives it back to me. I call my mom. I'm like, yo mom, because like I call my mom like when immediately after it went missing in the office, and I'm like, yo mom, I found my phone. I explained the whole situation. It was just so scary but so funny at the exact same time. I just like, guys, don't ever sneak in your phone. Like if your school does not allow you to sneak in your phone or like bring your phone to school, don't do it, and they do it for a reason. Okay, lesson learned. I'm not sneaking in my phone ever again. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this, please leave a like and a comment. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the story. Yeah, as always, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all later in another video. Peace out. God is the way, not suicide. Alright, bye.